lock in and roll and get fired up. First car is the 24B of Johnny Boos from Lakewood. The second car over there is the 0 car of Stephen Richardson from Liberal, Kansas. The third car is the 75 of Nick Nichols from Colorado Springs. Supposed to have 4 cars in this first heat, but I'm not sure where that 4th car is. I think there were going to be 4 in the first heat and 3 in the second. Let these guys run just a couple laps here, putting a little heat, making sure they got heat in their engine and so forth. So the 16 car was supposed to be the 4th car in this heat, but he's still in his pit area. Got the 16 fired. We'll get that quad off the track here, and then we'll get them gridded up and go for this heat race, an 8-lap heat race. They get a base set of points for their finish, plus they get a 1.5 for any car that they pass, and that's how they calculate their the dash and how they calculate their feature lineup. Okay, lights are out, going green this time by. Ty standing right there by that orange tire in turn 4. Last time Nicky Nichols was down here last year, he won the feature, so he's familiar with the track, as is Johnny Boos, who ran with the Lightning Sprints down here several times. Stephen Richardson jumps out into the lead with Boos second, and Nick Nichols running third. Nichols gets way high down in 3 and 4. Loses a bunch of ground though. Scotty Cochran in that 16 car, pulling up the tail of the field. These guys are getting around it pretty quick here. I may have to break out my stopwatch and see if I could run some lap times on them for you. Richardson continues to lead. He's out about almost a quarter of a lap over Johnny Booth. White flag. I beg your pardon, 14:22 that time by that zero car of Stephen Richardson from Liberal, Kansas. In case you couldn't quite hear me, he ran. I finally got a last couple laps there, just doing a handheld clock on it. I got a 14:33, and then the next lap was a 14:22. I believe that's one of the fastest laps I've ever seen on this track. Lightning Sprints had always run in the 14:6, 14:7, 14:8 times, but that's the lowest I believe we've ever seen on this track. 14:22 by Stephen Richardson. I guess Brad saw some debris out there between 1 and 2, and he went out to check and see what it was, and apparently some bird gave its all, not knowing that these sprint cars were kind of quick as they were. Okay, the number 20 car is Jeremy Wish from Jetmore, Kansas. Outside front row is the 44 car of Ryan Rader from Parker. And in the second row is the number 6 of Mark Wallander from Denver. Lights are out. We're going to go green next time by. 8 laps is the distance. Green flag. That 20 car of Jeremy Wish jumps into the early lead. Let's see what kind of lap times we can get on him. Ryan Rader in second with Mark Wallander running third. Wish is really making some time around this thing. He's very competitive in races that he goes and runs throughout Kansas and Nebraska. Looked like the 6 car got a little high. 1391, 1391. $14.37 for the second lap. $14.18 that time. Got a half a lap lead over that number 44 car of Ryan Rader. White flag for that number 20 car of Jeremy Wish from Jetmore. Very, very consistent times the last 3 laps. 14:18, 14:21, 14:34. But one of them early laps, second or third lap, I got at a 13:91. He was definitely taking no prisoners. Up next, we bringing out the stock cars. Hanson Excavating, the trophy sponsor for the stock cars. Mark Wallner needs a little assistance getting that 6 car off of turn 1 here, getting back into the pit area. He's talking to the car owner, Pat Quinn. This is the first time in a couple seasons that the 6 and the 16 has made it to the racetrack. They've been rebuilding the 16 car over the last year and a half, and they just didn't get in a big hurry to try to get that 6 car down to the track without his teammate, so... IMCA stock cars on the track. Number 35 on the pole is Joey Reese from Calhan. Number 33, Alan Green from Yoder, Colorado. And in the second row, the 05 of Randy Ecker from Fountain, Colorado. Lights are out, going green next time by for 8 laps. Good start. Alan Green jumps out into the lead going into turn 1, and Randy Ecker right in tow. Ecker gets a little loose coming off of turn 4, loses a little bit of ground. But he's still within about 4 or 5 car lengths of that 33 car. Joey Reese in the 35 bringing up the rear. Both of them got a little high, a little loose. First and second in turn 3 and 4. Lost a little bit of time there. Green pulls it out to about 7 or 8 car lengths. Looks like it's a little bit dry slick for him up there, up high in turn 4. And they're losing a little bit of ground by running quite as high as they are. Halfway on this 8-lap heat race, 4 down, 4 to go. Green continuing to lead with Randy Ecker running second. Joey Reese bringing up the field. White flag for that 33 car. 1 lap left to go. Oh, and he spins it out, but gathers it back up in turn 2. But Ecker's not close enough to take it in. There's your winner, the IMCA stock car. Number 33, Alan Green. Randy Ecker running second. And Joey Reese rounding out the field. We've got 2 heats of Sport Compacts coming up. We got 9 or 10 cars, I can't remember which, 9 or 10 cars in the field this evening. Out on the track first, the number 96 of Michelle Ray Vedetti. Outside, the number 85 of Nicole Manzanares. Apparently, magically enough, Tony Martinez got this number 19 car back together and got it back on the track this evening. So he must have thrashed his tail off today to get it ready to go. The inside second row is 09 of Jeremy Martinez. Outside, last week's Sport Compact winner, the 807 of Mitch Buchanan. And Tony Martinez is the 5th car, 3rd row. Okay, we had to have the 85 stop by turn 2, and they threw her gloves into her. She forgot to put her race gloves on. They threw her in. They threw them into her. She's got them on now. So lights are out. We're going to go green next time by for 8 laps. '96X, Michelle Ray Vendetti. Outside, Nicole Manzanares. 09 of Jeremy Martinez. 807, Mitch Buchanan. And number 19, the 2023 Honor Speedway Sport Compact champion, Tony Martinez. Vendetti jumps out into the lead going into turn 1. Mitch Buchanan jumps right up there behind her, moves into second. The 09 of Jeremy Martinez running third. Tony Martinez moves up to run fourth. sent an advisory to that 09 car about the smoke. We're wondering if it might not be, could possibly be tire smoke. I can't smell it from in here, but Vendetti continues to lead in that 96X car with Mitch Buchanan looking underneath, trying to see if he can find a hole. Tony Martinez has worked his way up to third, looking to the outside of that 807 car. Buchanan looked underneath that 96 car, but she cut him off and kept him from getting there. 19 has jumped out into the lead. 09 has moved forward. That smoke is gone, so it might have been a tire rub or whatever. 807 has moved outside that 96X car to move up back up into third. The father-son team, 19 and 09, the Martinez family running first and second. Nicole Manzanera still rounding out the field back here. 807 looking low, looking high, trying to see if he can find a spot to get around that 09 car of Jeremy Martinez. The 807 actually got underneath the 09 there coming out of turn 2, but 09 found something to get a hold of and move back around him and stuff. They're running 19, 09, 807 run first, second, third. White flag is out. Coming to the checkers, your IMCA Sport Compact Heat Race winner, number 19, Tony Martinez. His son Jeremy running second. The 807, Mitch Buchanan running third. 96X of Michelle Ray Vendetti running fourth. And the 85 car of Nicole Manzanares rounds out the field. Just got a message from somebody down below. We've got a blue Chevy car, third row out in the parking lot with its lights on. Somebody left their lights on in a blue Chevy. Don't know the type of car it is, but it is a car. Said it was parked 3 rows out. Our second heat of the IMCA Sport Compacts. On the pole, number 27, Gavin Coleman. Outside front row, the 03J of Madison Rokich. Inside, 81 Double D of Mary Hyde. Outside, 69, the current Honor Speedway and Colorado State Sport Compact points leader, Brian Moore. In the back row, number 33 is Derek Impson from Pueblo. Okay, lights are out. They're coming to green. Rokich jumps out to the lead, going down the front stretch. Brian Moore right there with her on the outside, and looks like he's going to take the lead from his second row outside spot. Derek Impson from the last row jumps up into third. Gavin Coleman running fourth. Mary Hyde running fifth. Brian Moore had a little bit of a mechanical issue last week and took him out a little bit early, but appears that he's got that all fixed and repaired because he's back on the gas, running and flying in front right now. Rokich just ahead of that 33 car of Derek Impson. Impson's looking towards the inside, but backs out going into turn 3. Doesn't want to make the move yet. Looks low again coming out of 4. He's on her bumper, but couldn't get beside her. She got a good run coming off of 4 to be able to keep second place. There's 2 Coleman brothers that are taking turns driving that 27 car. Tonight it happens to be Gavin. Next week, Mason's going to be in that car. Rokish continues to lead that 33 car of Impson for second place. Brian Moore's worked himself out to a straightaway lead over second place. Impson still looking low, looking high. He got a pretty good run on her going down the front straightaway, but couldn't decide which way to go. So Rokish is still in second. Pulled out about a car length coming out of 2, but now Impson has closed it back up. He's looking on the high side. Then he swaps over and starts looking down low. He's right hot on her bumper. He can't make that low line work going into turn 1 though. Rokish continues to lead. White flag for this 69 car of Brian Moore. Rokish has opened up about a 2-car length lead over that 33 car. Gavin Coleman, Mary Hyde rounding out the top 5. Checkered flag for that number 69 car of Brian Moore. Impson still giving it his best shot, looking high. Then he looks low. Nope. Rokish got second. Impson was third by about a nose. About a fender, actually, what it was. Good race for second and third there. Gavin Coleman finishes 4th, and Mary Hyde rounds out the top 5. Again, the Sport Compact Division tonight, sponsored by the Colorado Department of Transportation. Got the Hobby Stocks coming up next, sponsored by Kicks Country 107.5. Local Pueblo channel here. We listen to a lot of stuff. I enjoy their country music for sure. We've got 4 cars in. Okay, 4 cars for 8 laps. Lights are out. We're going to go green next time by. Number 97 on the pole is Savannah Heusman. Outside front row, 22 in, Nash Kane. Inside second row, Chad Nelson in the 99X car. Outside in the 93 car is Brad Eastman. Flagman didn't like that start, so the yellow's still out. Going to get them slowed down, make sure we get them side by side. The 22 in kind of jumped the start there, so he had almost a whole car length on her coming out of turn 4. Just remind them that the front row's got to stay side by side till they get to this orange tire down here in turn 4. There we go. Green flag. Kane just does jump out into the lead going down the front stretch going into turn 1. Savannah Heusman running second. Brad Eastman running third. Looking underneath that 97 car. 99X is Chad Nelson looking to the outside of both the cars in front of him, trying to see if he can make something work out there. He gets past that 93 car and is looking past that 97 already. He gets it up there pretty high, and the 93 takes advantage and gets back ahead of him, but 99 gets the drive coming off of turn 2 and runs back into third. 99X drops down inside now to look inside that 97 car and moves into second, going down the front stretch. Out there looking on the prowl for that bright yellow number 22 N car of Nash Kane. Savannah Heusman running third, Brad Eastman running fifth in that 93 car. Nelson closing on that 22N car in a big hurry. He's with right on his bumper coming out of turn 2. Oh, little bump draft in there going into turn 3. Jumps to the outside. Can he make it stick, make it work? He moved into the lead going down the front stretch at the start-finish line. The 99X is in the lead. Nash Kane running second. 97 Savannah Heusman third. 93 Brad Eastman running fourth. With the cars that are on the track right now, Brad Eastman is the only potential rookie of the year, even though he's gotten started a little bit late this season. We've only got one other potential rookie in this class, but he hasn't been to several races, so not sure what's going on with that Trey Hirsch car and that 14 car that was here several weeks ago. White flag for that 99X car. Going into turn 1, Nash Kane running second. The 99X car got about a quarter lap lead over second place. Savannah Heusman running third, Brad Eastman running fifth. Fourth. And here's your winner in the IMCA Hobby Stock Heat Race, number 99X, Chad Nelson. Second place, 22N, Nash Kane from Sedalia. Third place, the 97, Savannah Heusman from Ellicott. The 93 car, Brad Eastman, rounds out the field. As I mentioned, the Hobby Stocks are trophy sponsored tonight by Kicks Country 107.5. Just another quick reminder as we get closer and closer to the to intermission here and stuff. Go find Abby over there by the ticket booth and pick up your 50/50 tickets. We'll be making we'll find some young child to take and pull a lucky ticket for us and stuff to see who's going to win some money up in the grandstands. Okay, this is the Warrior South division rolling onto the track right now. This number 2 car is Jaden Alvarado. The 8D car is Philip Dean in the Pinto. Nash Kane is going to tag the back of the field in this Warrior division as well, because a hobby stock is legal to take and run in this division. The 19 farm truck is also legal to run in the Warrior division. That is Jordan. Last name starts with D. It's kind of long, so I have trouble pronouncing it, so sorry about that. And then we got two junior compacts that's going to join in the tail end of the field and stuff as well, just to get more racing experience. They normally run on Little Honor, but we're going to let them run over here. The 44B is Brayson Siegel, and then 38 is Martin Adams. You got one more joiner that's going to run the the Warrior South, and that's the 93 car of Brad Eastman. It's like his car may have been overheating a little bit, and they went ahead and pulled the hood off of it to try to cool it down just a little bit. Flagman's give him the 1 to go. He's turned the lights out. We'll go 1 to go this time by for 8 laps in this Warrior South division. Yeah, the 50B car, Brandon Hyatt, is not reported, so here we are coming to green this time by. Alvarado jumps out into the early lead. Nash Kane rubbing fenders with that 19 truck. The 8D of Philip Dean has dropped off the front row. Brayson Siegel jumps to the outside. Martin Adams jumps to the inside. They do a little 8D sandwich there with Philip Dean getting by him. Jaden Alvarado running in first here with Nash Kane within a car length of him running second. Martin Adams has started from the last row and has come up to third. Brad Eastman running fourth. Brayson Siegel running fifth. 19 had a flat right front. We sent him off the track, so he didn't cut up the track any. He had a flat right front. 22 in, looking to the inside of that Alvarado Warrior. That number 2 car, but can't make it work. 22 got in a little deeper than that, or the 2 car got in a little deeper than the other one. I'm sorry, I guess that number is WW2. I just noticed that. WW2 is Jaden Alvarado. They're working their way up, trying to potentially lap this 8D car of Philip Dean. Alvarado goes the high side. Kane goes outside of him as well, going into turn 1. Martin Adams doing a heck of a job trying to catch both those guys running third in that junior compact. Brad Eastman running fourth with the 44B of Brayson Siegel running fifth. Alvarado continuing the lead. 22 looking to the inside of that WW2. Can't make it work. He keeps looking inside, trying to see what he can find over there in turn 3, but hasn't been able to make it work yet. He's within a bumper of that WW2, though. Martin Adams continuing to do a good job running third. Coming to the checkers, the WW2 of Jaden Alvarado. Nash Kane running second. Martin Adams gets a nice third. 93, Brad Eastman works his way around to fourth with the 44B of Brayson Siegel running fifth. The 8D of Philip Dean will round out the field. Warrior South class is trophy sponsored by the Warrior Welding. Looks like the URSS has got their cars lined up, picked up for the dash. I'll have to find out how many laps it is, though. Should be 4 cars for 6 laps. Then the winner of the dash will come here to Victory Lane. we'll have the winner come around here in front of the in victory lane, and he will draw a card out of the deck to find out how many cars will be inverted, if any, will be inverted for the feature. Looking for a little bit of debris out there in turn one. Think they just found it.
I'll do like, I'll occasionally get like a government gig or like they'll want to stream.
Looks like the 4 cars for our dash is the 24B of Johnny Boos, the 44 of Ryan Rader, the 0 of Stephen Richardson, and the 20 of Jeremy Wish. It's 4 cars for 6 laps. Okay, lights are out. Johnny Boos on the pole. Jeremy Wish outside front row. Stephen Richardson, second row. Ryan Rader, second row. Wish had a nose going into turn 1. Takes the lead. Whoops, he gets a little high and spins it out. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. He got it up there just a little bit high out of the groove, and the car come around on him. Fortunately, everybody missed him. Got him refired back off there. They're going to go back to the original restart, so that puts the number 20 back on the outside front row. Nope, they're going to leave the 0 car. Put the 0 car out there. Trying to get these guys to There we go. There we go. Okay, lights are out. We're going to go green this time. Bye. Johnny Booth on the pole. They moved the 0 car, Stephen Richardson, up to the outside front row. 44, Ryan Rader in second. 20, Jeremy Wish running in third, fourth. Richardson jumps out the lead, and he takes the 20 car with him. Within a couple car lengths, the 20 looking underneath that 0. He got him. Pull a little slide job coming out of turn 2 to take over the lead on that second lap. Second lap now. 20 car, Jeremy Wish, he's really moving right along. Stephen Richardson running second, Johnny Booth running third, Ryan Rader running fourth. Halfway, 3 down, 3 to go. Four laps down, 2 to go in this United Rebel Sprint Series dash that will determine the lineup for the feature. White flag for that number 20 car, 0. Stephen Richardson running second. Johnny Booth running third. Ryan Rader running fourth. And as he comes out of turn 4 to the checkered flag, the winner of the URSS dash is Jeremy Wish from Jetmore, Kansas. Stephen Richardson from Livermore, Kansas running second. Johnny Booth third. And Ryan Rader rounding out the field. We're going to roll him off over here into Victory Lane. And I'm actually going to run down there, something we haven't tried before. I'm going to go down here and see if we can do a live interview from Victory Lane. Let's see if, it's working from over here. We tested it back about a month or so. Oh, then it quit. I gotta make sure I got it turned the right way here. In just a little bit, we'll do a little post-dash interview with Mr. Wish here, and we will go back up and see if we can find a youngster to take and pull a lucky ticket for us on the 50/50 sales. Hewish. Miss me. Oh, I'm going to try and make it. We've tested a little bit. Let's see if it works. Jeremy Hewish.
What do you think? The track's awesome. We can pass on it. We got a good group of cars here. Unfortunately, we don't have more, but at the same time, I'm hoping that we got a good competition here and we can put on a good show for the fans for the cars that we do have.
First time being on the track. You like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's really racy and pretty technical, as you can see there in turn 2. It got away from me.
Well, I was running some unofficial times. I'm doing it by hand lap counter and stuff. The fastest time that I'd ever had in here was about a 14.6 or 14.7. The 0 car in the first heat was running a 14.22. And you came out for your heat, you ran a 13.91.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We got in the 20 car this year and running a few shows in the 305 with it, and we've been fortunate enough to run really good this year and actually have broken quite a bit of track records. So shows what this team is doing and what we're capable of, and hopefully we can keep it up tonight. And I'd like the easy way and draw the 1 here and maybe get a start on the front row, but even if we draw the 2 and we got to start 4th, then we'll put a show on and hopefully come out on front.
Okay, he's going to draw a pill. Number 1 means they're lining up heads up. A number 2 means they're going to invert the front 2 rows according to the way the dash finish. The number 1, he's starting on the pole. Congratulations. Good luck this evening. We really appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you very much. I want to take a minute here and introduce everybody to our wonderful photographer. This is Photo Bandit.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for letting me come out and take pictures and enjoy this race also.
Yep. She's been doing an excellent job for us and stuff, so appreciate that very much. Appreciate all the fans coming out. Okay, let me go up here and see if we can find our find Abby and our youngster that's going to pull the lucky ticket on the 50-50 drawing. We'll see, number 1 first, how much money we may be giving away. A couple weeks ago, we got really, really lucky. We had $475 that we gave away in the 50-50. Half of it, somebody got $238 out of that deal. Anybody got any extra oxygen?
Just like little. And I do have the weather covers. Like, yeah, okay. If not, like I just go home. I get those. Yeah. But well, like on race week, when we go, we're like literally in the front of the box. Like there's rubber all over. Yeah. That is what we do. I think they just went on road.
Two of the sport mods that were scheduled to run tonight, one of them drove all the way up here from Oklahoma and apparently had mechanical issues and is a scratch for the whole night. Didn't even get to get on the track for some reason or another. And the 77 car was going to have a substitute driver tonight, and he also scratched. Michael Donahoe, who normally drives that car, had to work tonight, so he wasn't going to be able to be here. So. We're going to let them roll it just one more time here, and then we'll get them gridded up and we'll get ready to go green for the IMCA Northern Sport Mod feature for tonight. Okay, we'll got them gridded up here side by side, and Jerry will give them the one to go this next time by. Test it out, see how much traction they've got. Still got a lot of moisture in the track tonight. We were fortunate to take and get some cloud cover and keep that little cool breeze blowing, and it's allowed the moisture to oscillate itself back to the surface and stuff a little bit and keep the track nice and tacky, so we didn't have to do any extra track work. So lights are out. We're going green this time by for 20. Daniel Payne gets a really nice jump coming off at turn 4 to jump into the lead. Barry Haley standing right on the outside of him, trying to see if he can make that work, but can't get around him. Payne moves out a little bit. Barry Haley looking to the inside of him coming out of turn 4. Fletcher's just a couple car lengths back. Payne ends up leading lap 1. Haley tried to work low coming out of 2, but couldn't make it stick. Looking again low out of turn 4, but got a little bit loose. Payne got a decent run out of turn 4 to keep the lead. Haley still looking down below him and gets underneath him and scoots by going into turn 3 to take the lead, but Payne is still right there. Payne got a little high and couldn't make it stick. Haley launches out into the lead with about a 3-car length lead. Fletcher running third, just back about 3 car lengths from that 43 car. Another circuit on this 20-lap feature. Fletcher trying to close in on that 43 car. He's still just a couple of 3 car lengths back. Haley stretched his lead out to about a quarter of or half a straightaway lead from the 43 car. Fletcher still just within about 4 or 5 car lengths of that 43 car, trying to move his way forward to see if he can move from third to second. Haley got about a quarter of a lap lead over 43. Daniel Payne coming to the halfway point, 10 laps down, 10 to go. Haley's won the last 2 features here at Honor Speedway. Car's been hooked up pretty good and he's been running pretty quick, so back out in the lead again, potentially winning 3 in a row here. Haley got over a straightaway lead over that 43 car. Almost a half a lap lead on second. Fletcher got really high coming out of turn 4 there. Getting pretty close to that front stretch wall. White flag for that number 3W of Barely Haley. In this 20-lap feature, completed lap 19. Checkered flag in the IMCA Northern Sportmod division with that number 3W, Barry Haley. Second place, 43, Daniel Payne. Rounding out the field, number 11F, Mike Fletcher. We'll bring these guys around down into victory lane down here so we can give him a cheer. We'll have Photo Bandit come around here and present him the trophy. We'll let the drivers get their helmet off and get out of the car here in a second. Put up the feature winner sign, contingency connection sign. There's your winner, car number 3W, Barry Haley. Opens up the roof hatch. There's the second place, number 43, Daniel Payne. There's your third place car, number 11F, Mike Fletcher. We'll get him over there and we'll get a photo of the top three. Photos from Photo Bandit. Big thanks again to Rebecca for coming out here and helping us out. And we got the URSS 305s out on the track and bumping them off, getting them ready to go here. Let them get a little heat in the engine, get ready for this 20-lap feature. I'm sure a lot of you fans are pretty familiar with the sprint cars. They're a 305 cubic inch fuel injected, constant flow fuel injection. They run methanol alcohol is what they burn in those engines. Helps them keep the engine temp a little cooler, and it gives them a little extra horsepower. Methanol alcohol gives you about 5% more horsepower than racing gas does. And like I said, it helps keep the engine a little cooler. A tradition in a lot of sprint car racing around the country and stuff. A salute to the fans. The URSS is going into the famous 4 abreast. Coming off of turn 4. Give them a wave, give them a cheer as they come down the front stretch to salute the fans here. Always impressive to see a 4 wide salute with the sprint cars anywhere they go. They'll launch back out of that and get realigned in their regular configuration here. Get ready for a 20-lap feature. Sponsored tonight by TNT Truck and Trailer Repair. On the pole, number 20. You saw him draw the number 1 on the pole. Jeremy Hewish from Jetmore. On the outside, Steven Richardson in the 0 car from Liberal, Kansas. Second row inside, 24B, Johnny Boos. Outside, 44, Ryan Rader. Inside, 75, Nick Nichols. Outside, number 6, Mark Wallander. And bringing up the rear, number 16 of Scotty Cochran. Lights are out, going green. Green flag. Hewish jumps out into the early lead, with Richardson right on his tail. Johnny Boos running a close third. Nick Nichols moves up into 4th already, getting by that 44 car. Number 6, Wallner, jumps up into 5th. Up number 16 off the track and clear in on the little track, a little honor. Hewish has opened up a pretty good size lead here over Steven Richardson. Making that low line work really well for him and stuff. Still running really fast. Boos running 3rd. Nick Nichols running 4th in that 75 car. Number 6, Mark Wallander running 5th. Ryan Rader rounding out the field. That 16 car rolled off the track coming off of turn 4 with a mechanical issue. He's safe and clear off the track on Little Honor. Hewish continuing to lead. Belting down some really quick laps here. Nick Nichols gets under that 24B car going into turn 3 to take over 3rd. Boos looks back to the outside of that 75 car, trying to see if he can pick that spot back up. Looking to the outside, but he backed off. Rader gets really loose coming off of turn 2. Gets pretty sideways, but he holds on to it. Let's go. Not sure what's going on, but there's yellow. we noticed that there was some water splashed up. They were having difficulty coming out of turn 2 over there, and we saw some water splashed up on the track, so we went yellow. Didn't want anybody getting into the wall or getting into the fence over there. So drivers are all still saying total thumbs down right now, so we'll give them a few more laps to get that rolled back in. Just didn't want to take any chances of, I saw the guys getting so loose over there, getting up close to the wall. Really didn't want anybody getting their car in the wall or getting it in the fence or anything to that effect. Better safe than sorry. Okay, we got all thumbs up from the drivers. Jerry's going to give them the 1 to go, so lights are out. We got 9 laps complete, 11 laps to go. They got to roll back in for us down there in the bottom of turn 2. Leader is going to restart this race. There he goes. Hewish jumps out to a lead again. The 6 car was looking underneath that 24, but the 24 got a good launch coming out of turn 2 and was able to maintain and hold on to that 4th place. Number 6 still knocking on the back door of that 24B car, looking to advance a position. The 75 is closing in on that 0 car as well. He's only behind him about 5 or 6 car lengths going into turn 3 over there. He actually closed it up coming out through 3 and into 4. He's within about 2 car lengths of that number 0 car. Got a good run coming out of turn 2. He turns the car down inside. Gets beside him. 0 car beats him down the front straightaway and slows him down going into turn 1. 75 still knocking on that door, trying to move up on that 0 car of Steven Richardson. Mark Wallander running a very strong 4th. First time in the car in several years, but got a lot of years of experience in a sprint car. Ryan Rader got around that 24B car. 44 has moved up a position. Hewish still off and gone. Got about virtually almost a half a lap lead over that 0 car. Coming up starting to come up on that 24B car, closing up on it. Yellow flag, yellow, yellow, yellow. "17 laps are complete. We got 3 to go." They're going to ask him this time by about thumbs up, thumbs down here. Okay, we got all thumbs up. We got 17 down. We got 3 to go. So we're going to go green next time by for the final 3 circuits. We got Jeremy Hewish in the lead in that 20 car. Steven Richardson second in the 0 car. 75, Nick Nichols in the 75 car. Mark Wallner in 6. 44, Ryan Rader. 24B, Johnny Bose. Rounding out the field. Green flag. Back on the gas. Trying to hit that turn just right so they don't get too loose. There's still one little kind of shiny slick spot. White flag for that 20 car, Jeremy Hewish of Jetmore, Kansas. Steven Richardson running second. Nick Nichols running third in that 75. Checkered flag. There's your winner, number 20, Jeremy Hewish. Second place, Steven Richardson. Third, 75. Fourth, number 6, fifth, number 24B. He regained the spot back from Ryan Rader. Hewish went ahead and drove his way on down to victory lane. We didn't know if they could make it in that tight turn over there in turn 4, so he was going to take a couple of quads to get in behind him over here and push him over into victory lane. He's out of the car already, but he's getting his safety gear off, getting his helmet off over here. Helmet off. He's combing his hair. Oh, no, I guess he was taking something else off. Sorry. We'll get him around on this fan side. There's your winner, number 20, Jeremy Hewish. Got the other two cars coming down victory lane here. Got some of his crew and family members down here with him. Jeremy does. They roll out there to victory lane. Here comes that second place car, number 0. And the third place car coming, number 75. We'll get them around here and we'll get photos of all three. We'll do the top 3 photo like we like to do. There's our second place driver, Steven Richardson, out of the 0 car. We'll get all three of the top 3 over there, and we'll get a photo of all 3 of them together. Getting Nicky Nichols out of his car back here in the 75, who was in the top 3. He's got his helmet off now. We'll get him to walk around over here. There's your third place driver walking around his car right there. Number 75, Nick Nichols. We'll get him up here and get a picture of the top 3 for us here. Really appreciate the URSS coming back to the state of Colorado and coming down here and racing with us. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you guys very much for coming out. I appreciate the sprint cars coming out here and running with us. Got the stock cars rolling onto the track here to run their 20-lap feature. On the pole, Joey Reese in the 35 car. Alan Green in the 33 on the outside front row, and Randy Ecker bringing up the field on the tail. Jerry Deming giving our field the 1 to go sign. Lights are out, but be going green next time by. They were side by side going across the start-finish line here, but Alan Green jumps out into the lead over Joey Reese. Ecker jumps up past Reese now to jump into second going into turn 3. Green leads the first lap. Randy Ecker second. Joey Reese third. Looks like Ecker's trying to close the gap a little bit with that 33 car. He's closed it down to about 6 or 7 car lengths. Gets a good run coming out of turn 2. Trying to close up even more going into turn 3. Still about 5 or 6 car lengths behind that 33 car, but trying to see if he can make a move. Closed it up to about 4 car lengths going into turn 3, coming out of 4. The 05 still trying to make up some ground, and he's still out there. Green's still out ahead of it, about 5 or 6 car lengths. Ecker makes some, closes up a little bit in turn 3, but then he loses a little bit in turn 1 and 2 over here. Ecker's closed it up to about 4 car lengths here. They're halfway. They got 10 down with 10 to go. Ecker's still about 4 to 5 car lengths behind that 33 car. Green continues to lead with Randy Ecker second, Joey Reese rounding out the field. Not sure if they'll get up to him and if it'll play any effect on the possibility of a pass here or whatever, but they're catching that third place car. Green's within a car length of lapping that 35 car. Ecker trying to also work his way around that 35 car. He's running out of laps here though. He got by the 35 car, but he's still about 6 or 7, 8 car lengths back. White flag out for that Number 33, Alan Green in the IMCA Stock Car Division. Randy Ecker running second, 35. Joey Reese running third. There's your winner. Just reminded the three guys to take and go ahead and make sure that they go to tech after they get done with the trophy presentation over here. Had a couple of issues the last couple of weeks with somebody failing to go to tech, and they end up getting penalized a little bit. They lose a position or 3 or 4. There's your winner, number 33, Alan Green. Second place, 05, Randy Ecker. Third place, number 35, Joey Reese. We'll get him around there with the feature winner sign, contingency connection sign. Get the checkered flag there in behind him for his feature win tonight. There we go. Another round of applause for Alan Green in that 33 car. Then we'll get the other two drivers in there and get a top 3 photo. Got family members and stuff there. Stock Car Trophy tonight presented by Hanson Excavating. Going to roll, get Randy Ecker and Joey Reese to get over there and get in the photo this time. And get a picture of the top 3. Sport compacts are on the grid. We had one scratch. The 96X was a scratch. The 85 decided to take and tag the tail. So that moves the 19 car of Tony Martinez up to the pole. Puts the 27 car of Gavin Coleman on the outside. Inside second row is 81 Double D of Mary Hyde. Outside of her is the 03J of Madison Rokich. Inside third row, the 807 of Mitch Buchanan. Outside of him, the 09 of Jeremy Martinez. Inside fourth row will be the 85 of Nicole Manzanares. Outside the 33 of Derek Gibson. And tagging the field, number 69, Brian Moore. Lights are out, green flag. Big jump by Tony Martinez coming off of turn 4. Got a major jump. on that 27 car. A little rubbing his racing going on there coming out of turn 2. Brian Moore has moved his way up from the last row. He's already up to 5th. Looking outside of that 03J car. He's underneath the 27, moved into 4th. Jeremy Martinez shoehorns his way between everybody and moves back up to 4th. Brian Moore gets a good run coming off of turn 4 into that 03J car. Jeremy Martinez on the outside of that 03J car, but loses ground. Moore is already up to 3rd. He's right on the tail of that number 807 car. The 03J got really high coming off of turn 4. Moore is underneath that 807 car, but can he make it stick? He's got the low line. He puts a nose ahead of that 807 to move into 2nd. Completes the pass and running 2nd. Mitch Buchanan running 3rd. Jeremy Martinez running 4th. Moore looking to close the ground on that 19 car of Tony Martinez. Nicole Manzanares having some issues back here towards the tail, and she is headed towards the pit area. Moore is right on the tail of that 19 car. And he takes the lead. He gets underneath that 19 car going into turn 3. Completes the pass and is in the lead coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch. 807, Mitch Buchanan, last week's winner, still running 3rd. Jeremy Martinez running a very strong 4th. He's closing up on the back of that 807 car, looking to change positions. Derek Gibson doing what he can, running 5th. Madison Rokic running 6th. Gavin Coleman, and then Mary Hyde. Buchanan's within a bumper length of that 19 car. Gets underneath him. Can't make the pass coming out of turn 4. 19 maintains position, but that 09 car took advantage and moved up on the outside of that car. 807 back underneath. Oh, he makes a little miscue. 09 does a great job running underneath him and takes the pass from Daddy Tony as well. 09 moves to 2nd. 69 still leading Brian Moore. 09 Jeremy Martinez running 2nd. 19 Tony Martinez running 3rd. 807 Mitch Buchanan running 4th. The 19 car of Tony's not giving up. He's looking to the outside of that 09 car. Derek Impson trying to move up on that 807 car coming out of turn 4. Madison Rokic still running 6th. Halfway. They've completed halfway. 10 down, 10 to go. Tony can't seem to make up any ground in that 19 car up against his son in the 09 car. Still a couple car lengths back. Mitch Buchanan gets a good run off at turn 4. Closes a couple car lengths on that 19, but can't get side by side with him yet. .807 closes up real tight on that 19 car going into turn 3. Brian Moore's pulled out to about a quarter lap lead over that 09 car of Jeremy Martinez. 807 looking underneath that 19 car. Called for a yellow flag. Something happened over in turn 2 over there. I can't quite see it from here. Not sure if it was a piece of debris or what it was that happened over there. This will close up the field. This will close up the field. We got 14 complete. We got 6 to go. Apparently one of the cars got into our little puddle down there again in bottom of turn 2 and splashed some water up there. So just for safety's sake, we're making sure that we roll it back in a little bit. They just advised the 03J. Apparently there's something dragging underneath that 03J car. Moore continues to lead with the 09 car. Oh, had an issue down in turn 2. Turn 2, the 03J is off the track inside turn 2. They're going to go check. They think she might be on top of a tire, so. They're checking on her real quick to find out what all may be wrong over there in turn 2. See if they can push her off and get her restarted here. They're checking with the driver and find out what's going on. They reported just before the restart that there was something kind of hanging down or dragging underneath her car anyway, so they may be checking on that as well. They're making sure that the 03J's safety harnesses are strapped still correctly and stuff. cars running. Driver's okay and everything. She rolled forward there just a little bit. We'll get another report here in just a minute to see what's what. Okay, the lineup is good now. Still 14 complete. We got 6 left to go. Lights are out. We're going to go green next time. Bye. Leader will restart the race. And he is going. Everybody trying to get maybe just a little bit of an advantage on the restart there, trying to move up, move forward. 19 got a big run coming off of turn 2. Got on the outside of that 09 car. Could make it work so far. 09 still running second. 19 on the outside looking to move an advanced position there. 69 has opened it up just a little bit. Not nearly enjoying the lead that he had before the yellow, obviously. But he has opened it up to about a 5, 6, 7 car length lead. 19, Tony Martinez running third. Mitch Buchanan in the 807 running fourth. 33, Derek Impson running fifth. Brian Moore completes another lap. Standings stay the same. 27, Gavin Coleman running in 6th. 81 Double D, Mary Hyde in 7th. And 03J, Madison Rokic running 8th. Rokic looking to the outside of that 81 Double D, but can't get up beside her yet. But she does work her way outside of her over in turn 3. But gets too loose up high. Can't make it work. Can't make the pass stick. White flag out for that 69 car. Brian Moore. Jeremy Martinez second. Tony Martinez third. Vince Buchanan fourth. .807 looking down the tailpipes of that 19 car, trying to see what he can do. And your winner in the IMCA Sport Compact Division, number 69, Brian Moore, second. 09, Jeremy Martinez, third. 19, Tony Martinez, fourth. 807, Mitch Buchanan, fifth. 33, Derek Impson, seventh. 27, Gavin Coleman. Eighth is Mary Hyde in the 81 Double D, and ninth is the 03J of Madison Rokic. Get all 3 cars rolled into victory lane down here. We'll get them out of the car, and I know you'll give them a nice round of applause. There's your winner out of the car, number 69, Brian Moore. Second place out of the car now, 09, Jeremy Martinez. Third place, number 19, Tony Martinez. Hobby stocks on the track. Jerry Deming giving them the 1-to-go sign. Savannah Heusman on the pole. Nash Kane outside front row in the 22N 99X. Chad Nelson inside second row. 93, Brad Eastman outside second row. Coming to green this time by. Green flag. Kane jumps out into the early lead over Heusman. Heusman running second. Chad Nelson running third. Nelson underneath that Heusman car to take over second place. The 93 car of Eastman slowed down a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on with that. We'll see if he gets back up to speed here. Nope, he's basically rolling to a stop. '93 slowed down going down the backstretch and coming through 3 and 4, and then ultimately went into pits, and he's in the hot pit. Okay, we got one lap complete, 19 to go. We're waiting on to see if that 93 is coming out of the hot pit. Your leader's the 22N of Nash Kane. Chad Nelson running second, Savannah Heusman running third. Okay, the 93 car, that's 3 laps from our getting the lineup ready to go and stuff, so we're going to go green next time by. We got one complete with 19 left to go. The 93 car has not represented himself, so we'll be going green this time by. Green flag. One complete, 19 to go. We got the 99X looking towards the outside of that 22 car. Now he's looking towards the inside. He's got a half a car on him. He beats him going into turn 3 to take the lead. Chad Nelson in the lead in the 99X car. Nash Kane running second. Savannah Heusman running third. '22N car gets a little loose coming off of turn 4, loses some ground to that 99X car. He's back about 10 car lengths from Chad. 12 car lengths back to Savannah Heusman in the 97 car. Nelson continues to lead with the 22N of Nash Kane running second. 97 of Savannah Heusman running third. There's the halfway sign from Jerry, our flagman, to that 99X car. So we got 10 down and 10 to go. .99X of Chad Nelson starting to close on third place. Savannah Heusman, he's got over a half a lap lead over second place, Nash Kane. Just giving her a little advisory that the leader's starting to catch her. That blue flag with the orange stripe, even though it's kind of known as the move over flag, we tell these drivers just to maintain their line, not to move over. We just want them to maintain their line so the leader knows where they need to go to take and get around them. Chad Nelson continues to lead. He's actually closed on that 22N car. Looks like that 22N may be slowing down just a little bit. He's actually scheduled to take and go ahead and run in this very next race with the Warriors as well, but he may bypass doing that if he's having a little mechanical issue in that car. Nelson's closed up and is on the verge of lapping him for second place. He's on the outside of him, going to lap him, so he's got the field lapped right now. Looks like he's coming to the white flag this time by. White flag for that 99X car, Chad Nelson. 19 down, 1 to go. And there's the winner of the IMCA Hobby Stock Division this evening, number 99X, Chad Nelson. Nash Kane runs in second. 97, Savannah Heusman runs in third. There's your winner, number 99X, Chad Nilsson. In third place, out of the car, number 97, Savannah Heusman. The feature winner sign, contingency connection sign. Got a picture of first and third. The 22N went ahead and went on to Tech, and then he's going to be in the Warrior race coming up next. Another round of applause for 99X and 97, Chad Nelson and Savannah. Okay, final race for the evening is our Warrior South Series, sponsored by Warrior Welding. On the pole, the WW2 of Jaden Alvarado. Outside in that 50B is Brandon Hyatt. Second row inside is the 38 of Martin Adams. Outside in the 8D is Philip Dean. Third row, number 44B, Brayson Siegel. And the 93 jumps out there at the last second, Brad Eastman. He was almost late for the call here. Alvarado jumps out into the lead with Braden Hyatt right there in that 50B car. Martin Adams runs third. Brayson Siegel runs fourth. Philip Dean running fifth. Brad Eastman working away his round. Ooh, gets really high coming off turn 4 and gets really close to the front stretch wall. Martin Adams gets around that 50B car to jump into second place. Jaden Alvarado still leading, but Martin Adams trying to make a strong showing here by jumping up into second. 50B, Brandon Hyatt's running third, but the 44B of Brayson Siegel goes by him coming out of turn 2. Brad Eastman trying to get around him as well. We got two of our junior compact drivers running second and third between Martin Adams and Brayson Siegel in that 44B. Brad Eastman running fourth. That 50B car slowing, coming out of turn 2, but he gets it going again. 8D is Philip Dean rounding out the field. Jaden Alvarado running first. 50B still a little slow in the top of turn 3 and 4 over here. The 50B still struggling mechanically right in front of the leader. The 8D, Phil Dean, clears him and Alvarado goes with him. Up, yellow flag. Got a yellow flag. Got a car off in the bottom of turn 2. Looks like the 93 car, Brad Eastman. Trying to do a little off-road excursion over there. Even though that car has 4 tires on it, it is not 4-wheel drive. And you can't do any off-roading with that thing. They're over there trying to get that number 93 car, get him backed up on the track. I don't know if he got on one of those tires or whatever over there. They're going to try to get in front of him and see if they can push him backwards. There he goes. There he got it out of the little mud puddle over there. We got 5 laps complete. We got 15 to go. Lineup is currently good as soon as that 93 car gets around here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just run this a 15-lap feature instead of a 20 and stuff. So the 50B has left the track of Brandon Hyatt. He's left the track and in the pit area. We got WW2 in the lead. That's Jaden Alvarado. Lights are out. We're coming back to green. 5 complete, 10 to go. Martin Adams running second. Brayson Siegel running third. Philip Dean running fourth. The 93 car, Brad Eastman running fifth. Green flag. Oh, Siegel's didn't get a good restart. He's going kind of slow. Eastman gets around him. Now looks like the 44 cars picked it back up and headed back on the gas again. So Alvarado continuing to lead. Martin Adams is within about 10 car lengths of him, though. Oh, the 44 car is slowed down again. Spin turn 2. We got to spin turn 2. Yeah, I guess he got down there, got turned around, got stuck in the mud down in the bottom of turn 2 down there. The 44 car was really struggling there with something mechanically. Looks like he's going pretty slow right now going into turn 1. Trying to see what they can do to get that 93 car out of the mud, and then 44 drifted to a stop in turn 1. Apparently his mechanical issues increased. he stuck pretty hard down there in the mud, so they had to bring the wreckers out here to try to take and get him pulled out of here and stuff. So we'll get it cleaned up, and then we'll get the rest of the race done here. Looks like they're working at getting that car up on the rollback down there inside turn 2. Hopefully we'll get her cleaned up here in just a little teeny tiny bit. Okay, lights are out. We're going to see if we can go ahead and get this all finished up. We got 6 complete. We got 9 to go. Coming to green this time by. Leader restarts the race. Alvarado takes off. Martin Adam in pursuit. The 8D of Philip Dean running in third. Alvarado continuing to lead with Martin Adams running second. Still within about 15 or 20 car lengths of that WW2 car. Trying to see if we can get them to turn those flashing yellows off on that record. I think we got 4 laps left, 3 laps left here with that Alvarado car. And the checkered flag out for the WW2, Jaden Alvarado. Second place goes to the 38 of Martin Adams. Well, we get these 2 Warrior South cars in the victory lane over here and take a couple pictures, award a trophy. Sponsored by Warrior Welding this evening. The Warrior South car sponsored by Warrior Welding. There's your winner, WW2, Jaden Alvarado. And then getting out of the number 38 car, number 38, Martin Adams. There he is up on top of the car, waving to the fans. Number 38, Martin Adams, second place.